whatever he flies on. Here he is talking to the press about Joe Biden's cancer. Play the clip.
First of all, of course, we wish the best for the former president's health. And, you know, it sounds pretty serious, but hopefully he makes the right recovery. Like, I will say, whether the right time to have this conversation is now or at some point in the future, we really do need to be honest about whether.
No, we don't. We're talking about the man having cancer.
JD Vance, fuck you. Joe Biden is not president anymore, and he was confronted due to his age, and he pulled out of the race. But who is president is your boss, Donald Trump, who is clearly not qualified to do this job. And instead of being surrounded by people who would tell him not to run after he tried a coup where they wanted to hang the vice president, nobody in his inner circle said, hey, dude, I think you kind of failed at democracy. Maybe sit this one out. Mitch McConnell didn't do that. Your ass didn't do that. None of these cowardice Republicans did that. But for you to sit here and try to detract and call out Joe Biden, he's not president, he has aggressive cancer. This is a news cycle that should be in the rearview mirror, because nobody wants to talk about how crazy, deranged, demented, sociopathic Donald Trump is. This man cannot string together two sentences. He doesn't know who started the Ukraine-Russia war. He doesn't seem to know who pays tariffs. He's in love with Kim Jong-un. He bounces around with a woman who's talking about Taylor Swift like a damn kid. He rambles on about Hannibal Lecter. This guy is so out of it. He is not even bright. He parades around calling people low IQ in the most classic case of projection I've ever seen in my life, because he himself is not a deep thinker. He's not a reader. He's surrounded by a bunch of psychos. You're at the top of the list. Stephen Miller's at the top of the list. Kristi Noem's right there. Pam Bondi, the biggest freak show on the global stage. The fact that you would sit there and act like you don't know if Joe Biden can do his job or not, when somebody 10 positions down from Joe Biden, 100 positions down from Joe Biden in that administration, is a gajillion times more qualified
to do his
than your left pinky is at running the federal government. You guys have dismantled it. You have a ketamine guy running around who's a total welfare queen. Your whole government is a fucking joke. So if you want to talk about competency and you want to talk about who can run the government, who has leadership, let's have that conversation. And let's put it together, a hyper clip of your boss, the biggest fucking psycho on the planet.